Deep in the thick of the Austrian Empire, a genius was born in Serbia. Nikola Tesla was going to become the forefront of innovations in the 19th century. His father, Milutin Tesla, and his mother, Duka Tesla, delivered Tesla into this world on the 10th of July, 1856, in Smiljan Lika, a small village in present-day Croatia. His father was an Orthodox priest who had an exceeding knack in fixing mechanical appliances. Duka, his mother, never had any formal schooling, yet Nikola still claims his enhanced memory came from the genetics of his mother's family. Tesla was the fourth out of 5 children and had 3 sisters, Malika, Angelina, and Marisa, and the brother Dane, who was killed in a horse-riding accident when Tesla was just 5. Tesla completed school with flying colors and even completed a 4-year college course in just 3 years. It was in college that he gained an interest in electricity by watching demonstrations given by his physics professor.
Tesla moved to the States at age 28 and began working with the famed American inventor Thomas Edison. The two had much success together, improving on many of Edison's inventions. The two were of very different personalities, though this soon became apparent with many ensuing arguments. The two had a falling out, and Tesla went to work on his own solo ventures. This proved to be hard for Tesla, having to compete with the already reputable giant that was Edison. Tesla saw his first solo venture opportunity in the form of Tesla Electric Light Company. He was tasked by inventors to improve arc lighting, and even though he delivered upon this, he was forced out of the business and was virtually broken. For a short period of time, he had to work odd jobs to stay afloat. Eventually, he saw success again when he received a grant and building a lab with a power plant and a massive transmission tower on the site of Long Island, New York, known as Wardenclyffe. Funding eventually stopped for this wireless power venture, and he was forced to abandon his facility. Tesla would eventually die at the age of 86 on January 7, 1943. We chose Nikola Tesla for a psychological profile because he is an overlooked genius in history with more than one crowning achievement.
Tesla, like most gifted scientists, wasn't exactly up to normal mental status. We believe that he was an INTJ, which only 2% of people tend to have that personality type. INTJs are strong individualists who seek new angles and novel ways of looking at things. They enjoy coming to new understandings. They tend to be insightful and mentally quick. However, this mental quickness may not have always been outward and apparent to others, since they keep a great deal to themselves. They are very determined people who trust their vision of possibilities regardless of what others think. They may even be considered to be the most independent of all the 16 personality types. INTJs are at their best in quietly and firmly developing their ideas, theories, and principles. In the interview with Tesla, the interviewer asked why Tesla isn't married. He replied with, "Many can get inspiration from the woman's influence and reach their finest work through love. But inventor's nature is so forceful, so wild, and so passionate that giving himself to a woman, he would give everything and nothing would be left." "I doubt that you can name many inventors who were married," responded Tesla to the journalist. And then, after a brief pause, not without sadness, he added, "And that is a shame, as we are sometimes so lonely." This expresses how important Tesla's work was to him, possibly to the point of a disorder of some sort. We know Tesla had severe neuroses, which can cause weakness in function of the ego, inability to focus on one's thoughts, difficulty in reasoning, and problems with decision-making, leading me to believe that Tesla had obsessive-compulsive disorder.
In the time that Tesla was alive, treatments for the disorder that troubled him were almost non-existent. But in today's time, there are several treatments. Some include a wide variety of medications and therapy to treat OCD. Treatments for neurosis also vary in a wide range, spanning from mild to high-strength anti-anxiety medication to just simple therapy. Unfortunately for Tesla, none of these were available in his time. The etiology on the matter can be debated over many different things affecting Tesla's life. We think that him moving to the United States had a detrimental effect because it created a language barrier, causing him to have more anxiety and dive deeper into his work. Humanistic perspective supports these claims because his work was always put down. He was constantly discredited and always lost funding, making him feel like he failed and giving a low self-image of himself. These low self-images can lead to terrible anxiety, with always being in fear of scrutiny. The behavioral perspective supports our claim on how Tesla might have developed OCD. Him constantly working without family or outside events to help ease his mind allowed him to obsess over his inventions and furthering himself, thus creating an unhealthy environment and leading to an unhealthy mental state.